Hello everyone, welcome. Sylvie here. This is Sun and Moon energy readings. Let's get right into an energy reading for the sign of Gemini. This reading is for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or even Venus sign. Honestly, all are welcome here. If something speaks to you, you're more than welcome to this um, reading in general. I really hate putting labels on things, but I do tend to pick up on air energy more so because my sun and moon are in Gemini. And for those of you that are Geminis out there, right now Uranus is going direct in Gemini, and this is really huge. This is really, really huge. So, a lot of doors I feel like are going to be opening for us in the next couple months, the next couple years. I think they're what is it, like 7 to 8 years this next cycle. So, anyway, I've already done a pre-shuffle of the two decks and just quickly meditated on the energy for Gemini and their money. Just want to see what Spirit has to say. It's Thursday, April 30th. It's 5 o'clock. I would love to upload this video tonight, but I don't know. Sometimes it just seems like it's taking YouTube, like one day it'll take no time to upload and another day it'll take forever. So I don't really know what's going on, but anyway. At the bottom of the two decks here, we have the Nine of Wands and the King of Wands. I didn't look to see what was underneath, but I was really getting this energy of some heavy, passionate, fiery energy here. Somebody who's like really, I feel like almost like on your back is the energy that I'm getting. This could be like a demanding boss. It could be a partner. But since we were thinking about career, money, finances, wealth, I do feel like this is somehow tied to your finances. And I feel like you've been doing, like, putting in the work, and you're like, what? Why are you, like, bugging me again? Wow, look. I didn't look to see what was underneath. I wanted to do that with y'all. We have the Five of Swords, and then, wow, there's a Lover's card underneath with a Nine of Cups and a Three of Cups. So I feel like with that Lover's card, you're making a decision to bring something in balance here in order to have some peace and harmony. There's a Queen of Pentacles and a Two of Swords. Let's see what's behind the King of Wands here. We have a Ten of Pentacles with a King of Pentacles. Wow. And a Six of Swords. Very interesting with a Five of Swords. I feel like there's this controlling energy over your money, how you create your wealth, however that speaks to you. And I feel like you're really just ready to like move away from this fire energy. I'm not getting an energy that this is you. I'm really getting that this is an outside energy. Somebody could be a little stubborn. Somebody could be a little... I'm just getting somebody who's like a little too demanding here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here with this fire energy. And then we have some earth energy, air energy, water energy. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. What is more about this energy I'm picking up on? It's for Gemini. What messages do you have for Gemini in regards to money, career, wealth, their finances? Thank you, Spirit. The Devil, yeah, I'm not surprised. Devil wanted to come out in the pre-shuffle, and I was feeling the energy, honestly. And what did I say? I feel like somebody has control over you, right? And then there's the Ace of Cups. It's very emotional energy here. I almost feel like somebody's trying to mess with you. The Knight of Cups. Then we have the Death card. Very interesting. It's a very emotional time for you. I feel like you are going to break free from something here. I do feel like there's a major change. Yeah, we have Judgment behind there. Look at that. With a Seven of Wands and the World card with the Page of Swords. I do feel like there's a new cycle coming in, especially with that Death card there. Oh, I just realized. So, yeah, so I almost feel like, again, it's this energy of some type of opportunity coming from abroad. Heavy water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy here, which makes sense with this full moon in Scorpio that we're about to go into. I mean, we are in it because it's tomorrow night or the next May 1st, I think, is the full moon technically, but you know, a few days before, a few days after, you're really feeling it, especially with that Nine of Swords there. So give us Gemini's energy here. Can you give us Gemini's energy? Give us Gemini's energy. Thank you, Spirit. I really like this how these horses are here, this Knight of Cups and then this Death card. I'm almost hearing like, do as you say as you do. I don't know why I just heard that. I have the Three of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're really fighting to be seen at work. We have the World card wanting to come out. I feel like you're really fighting to be seen at work. I feel like you've been waiting for your opportunity, and it just hasn't really come in, I feel like. And I feel like things were maybe promised to you, and then they were taken back or weren't given to you. And I feel like this is almost like you, like, instead of this energy of like something being presented to you here, it's more like you've been waiting for something to be presented to you, or you've been waiting to present your work in a way that's going to be taken seriously. You want to go somewhere where your work is going to be taken seriously. See, you want to be seen as a serious, I'm hearing as a serious artist. So however that resonates for you. I don't know more about this King of Wands energy. More about this King of Wands energy. Thank you, Spirit. Right, so we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's got you in a state of lack, in a state of constant, like, I'm hearing you need, right? It's like this constant, trying to have all your bases covered here, and I feel like somebody's got you stuck, right, in this like merry-go-round sort of like that wheel, spinning that wheel, right, that rat race wheel. We have the Judgment with the Seven of Wands, pardon me. So yeah, that really wanted to come out. So I feel like Spirit is saying here, like, I feel like what Spirit is saying here, sorry, the dogs next door are really loud when they go in and out, so I was just waiting for them to pass. I feel like what Spirit is saying here, not my dogs, my neighbor's dogs. I feel like what Spirit is saying here, yeah, this King of Wands energy has you in this. I'm hearing it's like fight or flight mode, basically. With the Judgment card, though, I feel like there is this needing to be released from that, right? Feeling like I almost feel like, I think they like promised you something, but then it didn't pan out, is the energy that I'm picking up on here. So I want to know more about what, I feel like you're moving away here from that energy. So Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. The Nine of Cups and a Ten of Pentacles, yeah, with the Queen of Swords. So let's get some clarification. I just want some clarification on that Ace of Cups energy. Clarify that Ace of Cups, Spirit, thank you. Alright, so we have the Two of Wands. I think this is something, whatever this is with this offer here that's coming in with this Ace of Cups, it's something that you've there's a planning element here. There's something that you've wanted, right? With the Hermit, there's something that it's a very deeply spiritual, personal energy here. Something that you have prepared for, if you will. Again, this could be some sort of training, some sort of development in your personal, just some sort of personal development. You know, we could leave it there. We have the Two of Pentacles as well wanting to come out. So there's definitely Spirit wanted me to take this card. There's the Five of Cups now in this deck. So again, I feel this element, this energy of really needing to overcome obstacles, really needing to overcome challenges here, rising above it, right? Really holding on here for this opportunity to escape this energy. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, again, with this energy, I feel like somebody promised you something and it just ended up being a nightmare. Basically, it ended up being a nightmare. We don't need to concentrate on that because I feel like, yeah, look, Five of Swords. And wasn't there a Five of Swords over here before? So, like, yeah, it's a lot of it, a Five of Wands. So we have 555. But I do feel like that is, you are able to overcome. I mean, Seven of Wands is overcoming your obstacles. I feel like there is this energy of being able to overcome this dark energy. More about, wait, especially with the Death card, which is what I wanted to ask for. So I have the Queen of Wands coming out with Justice. I also have the Ace of Wands, and that's interesting because the Ace of Wands and the Justice card came out in the pre-shuffle. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so now we have double three. So yeah, I really do feel like there's something really big coming in here. There's some type of opportunity with these two aces and the Justice card. It's like some type of big opportunity is going to come in here that's really going to put you in a position, again with this Queen of Wands, of somebody who is in control, right? Is a leader, very powerful energy. So I feel like maybe there is a position maybe that you wanted, or you wanted to be maybe at a certain point in your life. You wanted to be at a certain, point in your life, right? You wanted to be accomplished of things, certain things at a certain time. And I feel like that was really a challenge here. But I feel like with this now, again, it's this spotlight energy. I feel like there's something here being illuminated. I mean, there's something with these Two of Pentacles. It's like your craft, your work needs to be seen. Again, you could think of that Devil energy of somebody trying to keep you silent. Somebody trying to keep you chained. Somebody could be stealing your work. You know, it happens all the time. When you think of, like, in the music industry, you know, we think of what's, you know, a lot of these people taking advantage, younger people, or people that don't have the experience or don't have the money or the backing or whatever, right? Okay, sorry about that. My neighbors just keep going in and out, and it's really hard to focus on a reading. I am so sorry. I had to just stop for a minute. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, I feel like, again, it's this energy of where somebody's been maybe trying to either steal your work, keep you in the, or just keep you kind of like at some low paying position, right? When you really deserve a lot more. So I really would like some outcome energy here. Can we get some outcome energy? Wow, okay. So we have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, whoever this King of Wands is, like, you're, like, going to court with this King of Wands. There's some sort of element of attorney energy here. I mean, alternatively, this could be, like, your attorney is this King of Wands energy fighting for you, but I don't really feel that. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, like, really wanting to come out in reverse with this Knight of Wands. More about this energy, more about this outcome energy. All right, so we have a Ten of Wands slowly popping out. Let's go to the other deck. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Spirit. Come on, we want a juicy outcome. Why are you giving us this? Five of Pentacles. Okay, then we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. Something is going to turn. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. There's a major change here. Empress underneath with a King of Pentacles. Something is going to change. And it's almost like I feel like with this energy here of like these wheels being turned here on this, well, they're creating these wheels or whatever of their, like, it looks like a safe. Like, so you're creating the combination, right? Out of like nothing. I feel like there's something here where all of a sudden out of nowhere there's like an idea. It's like an aha. I mean, look, we have double Ace of Wands, so I really feel like there's some major, it's not just about clarity here. There's some major opportunity coming in. I feel like something is being handed to you. You know, and it's interesting, all the aces here, it's this hand coming out, even in a different deck. You know, Hangman underneath, Spirit wanted me to see this. Something's going to turn around. Something is really going to turn around here. Can you give us more about this opportunity? More about this opportunity as far as like, I want to say wealth. All right, so we have the Five of Wands. We also have the World card, and we have a Nine of Cups. So on here, it looks like they're bringing something into balance, right? So we have double World card, which is like a whole new cycle, right? And if you think of like Uranus going into Gemini, right? We haven't seen this in like 80-something years. So it's a whole new cycle, and it's going to be for 7 or 8 years or something crazy like that. So I feel like this is saying, especially when it comes to your work here, there's something that you've really struggled for here. You've really struggled for this. It's something that you've wanted. This is like a wish granted here with this Nine of Cups and the World card. You've really struggled for this. Nine of Pentacles underneath. Can you tell us the what? It's a lot of cards, but let's see. We have the Six of Swords, a Queen of Cups. A Four of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles tells me whatever you've been growing, it is going to pay off with that Four of Wands. That's like a, giving me that property energy of having like a farm, but there's again this movement energy and an intuitive energy of having to like go somewhere else in order to see change, in order to see, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just saying the energy, in order to see change. This is a stagnant energy. Yeah, judgment here now. Yeah, it's like if you want a second chance, if you want a new beginning, right? There's a fight here, right? You're fighting for it, right? But where's the change, right? Where's the change? Yeah, Six of Swords underneath here. You got to be willing to. You're fighting, but what are you fighting for? If you're staying in the same position here, you're not moving. Again, not telling you what to do. All right, can you give us for Gemini any actions that they like that any suggestions, actions, energy they should embody? It's a lot of cards. We have the Six of Pentacles with an Eight of Wands, an Eight of Swords, and a Temperance. There's something here about getting out of your own way. It's like rock landing here outside the gates. I feel like it's like a wake-up call when that wake-up call comes in, right? Don't be... You've done enough healing. You're ready for this, I feel like Spirit is saying. Could you just give us some Pentacles, Spirit? I'm going to be a little greedy, and I really would like to see some Pentacles as a final card here with that Nine of Cups and the World card. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Well, that's a lot of cards, but I dropped the Empress. So, yeah, we have a beautiful Empress energy here. We also have a Four of Cups. Wow, another Devil with an Ace of Pentacles and a Three of Wands. I think Spirit is saying you're done here. You're ready to move away. You're done. You're ready now. You see that there's a better opportunity ahead. You're realizing it's almost like there was like some sort of SOS sent out here. You sent out an SOS, and it's paying off. Here again with this hand coming out with the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. With the Empress card, come on now. Yeah, this is really beautiful. I mean, we have all aces. We have all four aces. I mean, this is overcoming that devil energy for sure. Especially because we have that double world card and judgment and double judgment, I should say. I mean, come on, y'all. All these aces, Empress. This is so beautiful. You're going to have a breakthrough. There's something really big coming through here. I think you just, Spirit is saying you really have to believe in yourself here. Yeah, look, I said that. We have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. And there's Temperance there with the Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. Yeah, you got to heal from something and move on. You can't stay in that energy of, I'm not saying you're doing this, but this is what I'm picking up on, of the wallowing, feeling sorry for ourselves. Things didn't work out. Okay, it's been a real struggle. Okay, but you have to move forward, right? You have to move on. You can't stay in this position here anymore. Last reading we saw a double Two of Swords, so it's like there's no more foundation, right, with the Two of Swords. You have to make the decision to rebuild. And look at this, and rebuild you have. Look at this with this Empress here. Really beautiful energy. And it can be done. I mean, here it's like, it's like you're envisioning it. It's like you're sending out, there's a beautiful magical energy here. I really like this. This is really great. A lot of earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have some air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And a little bit of water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I feel like this is a balanced energy here, and I really feel like a big opportunity is coming in. Don't be too blind to see it. Like, don't be so caught up in your own like misfortune, right? To not see then the opportunities presented to you, because they may look a little bit differently than maybe what you had hoped for, but it's going to be more than what you could have ever hoped for, I feel like. We saw that Hangman, so I feel like there's something where you need to, look, we have Justice too, Judgment. Really, like, in this King of Swords and all that, if there's a legal matter here, you will win. If there's a question of that, that's the energy. I'm not telling you exactly what's going to happen, but that is the energy here of, like, there is this winning energy, and it puts you in this, like, $1 million seat here, multi-million-dollar seat, this Empress energy, this cozy, comfy, outdoor couch here on her property. A lot of property energy. Look, we have double Ace of Pentacles here. Come on. Double Ace of Pentacles, double Ace of Wands. We have Ace of Cups, Empress card, double Judgment, double World. Goodbye to that Devil card. This is really beautiful. You're leaving it all behind with all these tens. You have the strength to move forward. You have the strength to do this, right? To cut your losses wherever you've been at for a really long time and take that opportunity to move forward. All right, I appreciate y'all so much. Sending so much love and light. Bye. Ooh, before I do, let's just pull a couple letters. A lot of stuff in here. Just make this really quick. 3, and I'm going to pick these other 3. So we have N, E, V, N, A, L. I'm hearing Nevada. Leaving. I'm hearing leaving. You're leaving, right? Look. Leav. Holy N. Double N. All right, I'm gonna leave it here. I appreciate y'all so much. Send so much love and light. Bye.